Alright, let's find something to do tonight.
Let's go to bed.
I guess I just have to go straight to sleep, apparently.
Well then.
I hope midterms end soon. At least they can't... I guess this would be the last day then, because Sunday didn't usually go on more than a week.
I'm so sleepy.
I ended up pulling an all-nighter once I realized today's the last day of exams.
Seems a little late to pull an all-nighter for exams. On the last day.
You staying up studying?
Nah, I gave up on the exam. I was playing some games, and then before I knew it, it was morning.
I know that feeling.
Bull! You say that, but you probably just spent the whole night studying.
I was asleep. My cat made me.
Good morning.
Yo, look who else is yawning.
Exams are almost over, so I thought I'd make one last effort across the finish line.
Impressive, Lady Ann. You're quite different from this stupid monkey I know.
Huh? Don't give me that crap. Your brain's tiny compared to mine.
Size is meaningless if there's nothing inside, you know.
What was that?
Will you please shut up? You're gonna make me forget everything I remember. Huh? Am I imagining things?
What's wrong? How'd I ask her if she needs to use the bathroom?
You see a groper or something?
No, that's not it. It's nothing. Oh my god, that guy got off. Isn't this bad?
What guy?
Hey, at least act like you care.
Fine. Come on.
It's... a trap! For a very, very non-threatening person.
Hey, are you sure it's him, or are you just that self-conscious?
I'm not that.
Is there something you want?
That's my line. You are the one stalking me.
Stalking you? That's outrageous.
I know you've been following me ever since the train.
That's because...
My goodness. I had wondered why you left the car. So
Guys,
this
it's
is where your
Japanese
passion-
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
All is well that ends well.
I guess maybe he's related to the chairman. I don't know.
I saw you from the car, and I couldn't help myself from chasing after you.
Everybody say hello to Matt Mercer, GM on Critical Role, also our unforeseen boy here.
I didn't even notice the calls from Sensei, but thank goodness I caught up to you.
Okay.
What?
You're the woman I've been searching for all this time. Please, won't you
Wait a minute.
be the model for my next art piece?
Dun dun dun!
Model?
All that I've drawn till now has been lacking, but I feel a passion from you unlike anyone else.
This man's highly suspicious.
Ain't this a recruit for some shady business?
Will you cooperate with me? What do you say?
Hold your horses. Who are you anyways?
Oh, where are my manners? I'm a second year at Kosei High's Fine Arts Division.
Who introduces themselves by saying, like, this is my current occupation as a student? Like, Who are you? I work at an insurance company. Like, that's kind of a weird thing to say.
My name is Yusuke Kitagawa.
Alright, I was just cutting him off too early.
I'm Madarame-sensei's pupil, and I am being allowed residence at his place. I'm striving to become an artist.
Huh? Do you mean that Madarame? The one who was on Good Morning Japan the other day?
Is there a Good Morning Japan? I guess there must be.
The very same.
You know who that is?
Ohio Nihon. I'm sure that doesn't actually exist.
He
Or at
was
least I
introduced
pronounced
as
it
a
wrong if it did.
super famous Japanese-style artist who's been recognized all over the world. But we heard that name the other day in Mementos.
Why are you talking about Mementos right in front of him?
I'm sorry, Sensei. I'll be right there.
That old guy's Madarame?
Madarame-sensei's exhibition will begin at the department store near the station tomorrow. I'll be there to help out on opening day. Please come by. It'd be great if you could give me your answer in regard to being a model then. I bet you have no interest in the fine arts, but I'll give you tickets too.
Probably provide some more details about this job you're offering her.
I hope to see you there tomorrow.
That guy's as easy to read as a book.
Then you probably have an issue with it.
You're not planning on going, are ya?
I think I will. Crap, look at the time. I'll see you later.
How dare he go after Lady Ann? I've memorized that face of yours, Yusuke.
Alright, slow down, Morgana. This guy just wants to paint her. Or draw her, or something. Didn't actually specify what she would be modeling for him to do.
You became acquainted with Madarame's pupil by chance?
I mean, if by chance you mean he was following us on a train, yeah, sure.
That's a little too convenient. It makes me wonder if you're even telling the truth.
Alright, fine, it was us following him on the train.
So be it.
We
What I
wanted
want
him to
know
ask
most
Ann
is
to
your
model.
method. It's true that Madarame was an unforgivable criminal worthy of the scorn thrown at him.
He was?
He was an adult who cultivated his own fame and fortune by sacrificing the livelihood of children.
What?
But he'd been covering his tracks for years. How did you uncover the truth in such a short span of time?
Given what's happened so far, I'm gonna guess accidentally. I've been saying nothing up until now, but I feel like I need to at least somehow talk to her and confirm things she already knows. If I just keep saying nothing, she's just gonna draw her own incorrect conclusions about everything. In the metaverse.
This metaverse business again? Fine. Let's suppose that people's hearts can be changed by stealing their treasure, like you've said. If so,
Right, because
a
I'm clearly
different
talking to her
suspicion
in between the
arises.
scenes with my dialogue.
People have gone mad or lost consciousness, never to recover, like the subway accident in April. Depending on how you look at it, that could be taken as a phenomenon for a sudden change of heart, too.
If you can hear a weird noise in the background, I apologize. Pancho, my dog, is chewing on a rubber, well, I guess it's like a plastic latex bone thing. It's the only way that I could get time to record today, because I'm watching him, and I just needed to get him occupied for a little while.
Were you related to those as well?
I'm gonna say nothing, because I can't say no.
I see. Fine. Let's get back to Madarame's case. Keep it concise and stick to the facts.
The microphone they used for Sai's actress appears to have some problem with S's. You notice it kind of does like a glitchy sound when she says hard S sounds. Today's the last day of exams, huh? I mean, I'm one to talk. I'm sure my mic does that. Seemed like some of those were kind of tough.
Yep.
Well, it wasn't too bad. You should have gotten a decent score, right? Yeah, so I don't have maxed knowledge skills, so even though I answered all the questions correctly, I'm probably not going to be top of the class. Because the last day of exams just basically checks your knowledge skill. Oh, finally done with exams! Hey, are you going to go in for counseling? I saw the volleyball guys getting called in. Oh, shit, I got the question wrong. I know, right? I feel like I have to protect that teacher.
It's over.
It's over. How about you?
It's over.
Come on, you two need to get your act together.
Anyways, can we stop talking about the exams? Like it or not,
Hey.
they'll come back graded
I
next
think
week.
Madarame is behind his head.
Rather than focus on stuff that's over with,
What are you looking at?
the usual site. It's no use. There ain't any useful info. Number of posts are getting less and less too.
I am not letting this end as a one-hit wonder, okay?
There's no point in getting antsy, though. I know. Why don't we go eat lunch somewhere? We still have some money left over from the other day.
I want sushi then, or domestic raised eel.
Why does it have to be domestic raised?
We don't have that much left. Oh, right. There are those
Is
tickets to
sushi
Madarama's
really
exhibit.
expensive?
Wait, that's tomorrow.
I guess if you got really good sushi, it would be expensive. I'm thinking of what you can typically get here. Which is like, you know, dollar sushi in the supermarket.
Don't tell me. Was it love at first sight with that Yusuke guy?
Oh, pipe down, Morgana.
It's not like that.
Of course not.
She's a model. She was just offered a modeling job.
When I was watching that special on TV, his artwork was pretty nice. Plus, we've got free tickets.
Yeah, plus he's the student of this famous guy, so it makes perfect sense she'd want to be painted by him.
Besides, this could also be related to what we heard in Mementos.
Madarame, was it?
I'm curious, too.
That aside, what should I do about the other 2 tickets? Want to go appreciate some fine arts for once?
Fine arts, huh?
I suggest we should all go together. Appreciating the fine arts builds character. A phantom thief who can't identify an original is lame.
You got a point.
Well, if everyone's going...
It's settled then.
That should be fun.
Just the phrase going to an art exhibit sounds kind of mature. Let's meet at the exhibit entrance tomorrow.
Okay.
Alright, tomorrow we go to that exhibit with Lady An. I'm curious to know if this Madarame has anything to do with the name we heard in Mementos. We can't afford to be late tomorrow. We better not go out right now. Alright, well I guess I gotta do something in LeBlanc then. So, I keep thinking about what Nakanohara said. Could he have been talking about the famous artist Madarame? I mean, that sounds about right. Seconded. Great. The name really stood out to me. Yeah, I mean, have you guys ever heard of someone else called Madarame? It's really not common at all. If what we heard is true, Kitagawa-kun is studying under a corrupt teacher. Huh, you mean a teacher who treats people like tools? Kitagawa-kun's life is probably pretty terrible. His name is also really hard to say quickly. We gotta look into this. Okay, oh, you know what? I think we were in the middle of a TV show, weren't we?
Oh!
Either we were in one or I rented a new one. Couldn't remember. Let's watch Bubbly Hills.
You think I go out with her? What
Is
do
that the
I look like?
Gekukon music?
You liar! You told me you loved me just last night!
It's a show about young adults set in the ritzy, upscale neighborhood of Bubbly Hills. Whoa, is this what high schoolers are like overseas? Don't get any ideas, alright?
Hey, hey!
I really felt their desperate need to be loved by someone. Maybe you learned a thing or two about charm by watching this drama. Charm points. It's been a while since we got some of those.
Well then.
Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. And it's raining. That doesn't really affect me that much, it's just kind of a gloomy day. Oh, that art exhibition must be opening today. Yeah, it's really packed. Want to come back another time? I want it, but it's so pricey. I should take out a loan. I want to see that. Let's go together sometime. Return of the Japanese Brooklyners. From the streets of Persona 2.
It'll be a pain in the ass if someone sees you, so don't stick your head out too much, all right?
You came.
Yeah.
You really came.
What'd you expect when you left us those tickets?
Make sure that you don't get in the way of the other visitors. Come now. I'll show you around. I'd like to speak more about the picture I'd like to draw, too.
Oh, okay, so he's just drawing her.
Well, see you guys later.
Will Lady Han be alright? What if he drags her behind some painting and tries something funny?
Morgana, this is a public place.
I told you not to come out! Are we really gonna appreciate the fine arts? Can't we just go home?
Let's learn about Madarame then.
I guess we should do a quick pass through it once. Which way are we supposed to start? It's that old man from the other day.
We continue to be truly surprised by your imagination. You have such expansive styles. It's hard to believe that it all stems from one person.
So I thought that painting that's just to the right of Ryuji, of him with a pipe in his mouth, of Madarame, I mean, was the painting he was famous for. And I was like, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong about this, but that's a Van Gogh painting they've stylized to be Madarame instead, which is why he has a pipe in his mouth. And I was like, are they really just ripping off Van Gogh? But from the rest of the paintings, it looks like he paints in a more traditional style. That just must be an advertisement. These are the things that go through my head. A peek into the weird world that is my cerebral cortex.
Where in the world does all your inspiration come from?
Well, it is rather difficult to put into words. They naturally well up from within my heart, like bubbles rising one after another in the spring.
Naturally, you say.
What's important is to distance oneself from worldly desires, such as money and fame.
It always really bothers me when famous people are said, like, you know, people ask them what their secret is, and they're like, oh, it just comes naturally to me. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. Almost everything worth doing takes hard work and effort. Just own it. Just say you worked hard. Don't tell people that it's just natural. It just gives people unrealistic expectations of themselves.
My atelier is a modest shack, but it is more than enough to pursue true beauty.
A shack?
I see. So the act of emptying one's mind gives rise to inner beauty.
Although I guess that's not necessarily what he's saying here. He's doing something more Buddhist.
Still, to think we could hear the word shack coming from the great artist Madarame.
You would understand if you saw it.
Wasn't the word shack something?
Madarame-san is actually here?
Over there!
I'm so glad I came on opening day.
Hey, stop pushing! There's way too many people!
I'm getting crushed!
Anyways, we gotta head for the exit. Don't die on us, all right?
I didn't know there were so many types of Japanese art.
Usually, one concentrates on their own style. However, Sensei creates all this by himself. He's special.
There you are, Yusuke.
Sensei!
Ah, the girl from yesterday. Are you enjoying the exhibit?
I don't know how to put it into words, but it's really amazing.
You're sensing something from the artwork. That alone is enough to give us artist satisfaction. I hope this becomes a wonderful piece, Yusuke. Well then, if you'll excuse me.
You'd imagine artists would be difficult to approach, but he seems really friendly.
I haven't met a ton of artists, but a lot of them have been friendly, if hard to understand.
Indeed.
Oh, this is it! The painting I wanted to see in person.
But I guess I've never met anybody on the level he's supposed to be.
This one?
I guess it's the painter's anger? I'm not sure, but I sense this strong frustration from it.
Good. Use your aggressive feelings.
I think such a cheerful and gentlemanly person could make such a piece. Something wrong?
Don't mind me. There are better pieces than this one. Come now, this way.
Hey!
That old lady totally elbowed me. But thanks to that, I remember now.
I just want to take a moment and appreciate the actual texture they put on the windows of rain, like, sheeting down it. I don't know why, but that just sells it for me. Wait, what about On?
Let's not worry about it for now. It's about a post online.
He didn't say something about On that I missed. He was just acting like On wasn't still in there. I get it.
Here, look at this.
Why'd you leave without me?
You got it all wrong. We got dragged into this huge crowd and... anyways, you gotta look at this too. This post might be about Madarame.
What's it say?
A master of the Japanese arts is plagiarizing his pupil's work. Only his public face is shown on TV.
Plagiarizing?
I didn't think much of it when I first saw it, but hearing Shaq and Madarame triggered it. His treatment of the pupils who live with him is awful. He teaches nothing and bosses them around. He treats them inhumanely, as if disciplining a dog.
Abuse on top of plagiarism, huh?
If this is real, it'll be a huge scandal.
I wonder if Kitagawa-kun posted this. I mean, he is a pupil of his.
He also seems pretty enamored with the guy, though.
Who knows? It's anonymous and all.
In that case, it's possible the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is referring to the same one.
A man like that doing such a thing? I wonder if we can ask that shadow from earlier about this. Oh, actually, we just need to talk to him in reality.
And how are we gonna go about that? Are we gonna explain it all, starting with Mementos?
Besides, if we make a move out in the open, there's the possibility that Madarame will find out.
Oh, yeah, right.
Hey, what do you think about Madarame? Doesn't he seem suspicious?
He does.
I know, right? This all fits way too well to just be a coincidence. If this post is legit, ain't this the kind of target we've been waiting for?
Well, yeah, but is it really true?
By the way, what did you do about the whole modeling thing?
Kitagawa-kun gave me his contact info, and the address to his sensei's atelier.
He said he lives there, right? Perfect timing. Let's try going tomorrow. We're off to Madarame's house right after school.
Huh? You want me to model tomorrow? This is too sudden.
What? We're just gonna go talk to Kitagawa.
Oh, that's what you meant.
Okay.
Alright, in any case, we need to find out if that rumor about Madarame is true. If it is, this might just be exactly what we needed.
Well then.
That reminds me, the home shopping program's airing. You want to check out the TV? Might as well. Alright, we got an allergy relief pack. And a cosmetic cure. I don't need gifts right now. I don't think I'm going to buy anything this week. I guess I'll just study, because I can't hang out with Sojiro, and I don't think I can leave.
Now listen up.
You won't have much time for studying when you go out into the world, so study now while you can.
What do you want to do?
Let's go ahead and study.
Make sure you close up.
Can I talk?
The other day, I saw on TV... Oh, I didn't mean to distract you. Ta-da! Knowledge!
Well then.
Ta-da!
Okay, let's get started.
Hey there, I'm Dr. Maruki, your school counselor. Thanks to the school, I can even talk to you outside of counseling now. I want to talk a little about mental health and perception, how they can affect you. Don't worry, I don't want to stress you out or anything, just relax and listen. How much do you guys know about the emotional mind?
So,
What's going on in your mind can affect your body pretty significantly. There's proof it can even heal you, depending on your outlook. So, Amamiya-kun,
any ideas?
what do we call the phenomenon where believing in a treatment's power is enough to improve your condition? The spasiba effect? That's Russian for something. I think it might be Russian for, like, excellent, but I'm not sure. It's called the placebo effect.
This is it.
That's right.
Some people specify that placebos don't actually have any curative properties. But even if the medicine does nothing chemically, it can affect your perception and help you feel better. On the other hand, if you don't trust the medicine to begin with, it might make you feel even worse. We call that a nocebo. Hey, ta-da!
Nice going.
Question right, point up. Brain bulging with power! That's just one example, but my point is that our minds and bodies are more connected than we think. So it's important not to push yourself too hard. Remember, your mind needs time to rest too. And it's my job to help with that, so come by the nurse's office whenever you're feeling down. The mind affects the body, huh? You think I'll change back into a human if I just believe it hard enough? I don't think so. That Madarame exhibit's great. You gotta go see it. I've been feeling pretty down lately. Maybe I should go to counseling. I never knew that art could be so explosive. Have you been to counseling yet? Huh. The Madarame exhibit, eh? When is it until?
Phantom thieves going by train. This ain't any different from how I get home from school, you know.
Did you expect us to fly, Ryuji?
The train is the fastest way to go. Plus, we can bring pets on here.
Hey, who are you calling a pet?
Be quiet! We didn't pay the pet fare.
I'm the one guiding you to your destination. You should be calling me Master. Oh, Kitty!
Shoot.
Is that your pet, mister? I heard it meowing.
It's a stuffed animal.
Yeah, it's just a toy. It meows when you press on its head.
You heard her. Press on its head.
This is ridiculous.
Time to button mash.
That's so funny. I want to hear it again. Oh, I just threw up in my mouth.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, seriously?
The next stop is Shibuya. Shibuya. Doors will open on the left side.
Oh, this is our stop. Well, see you later. Bye-bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
I'm sure he's gonna make me go to sleep for days after this.
So, which line do we gotta transfer to?
Doesn't look like there are any stations close by to that address. If anything, this is the closest station.
What? And we gotta walk the rest of the way? What kind of phantom thief takes the train and then walks to their destination?
Stop your complaining.
It's supposedly a shack, but this is the neighborhood he lives in. As expected of a famous artist. Looks like the fastest route is to get to the station square and then go to Central Street. Let's move.
Alright. Where am I? Let's go. Okay, I'm in the... I see where I am. Oh, right, I have to go up the stairs. Or down the stairs. No! Where am I supposed to be going? I'm so bad at navigating. I think I need to walk places more instead of just using the map, because I keep confusing myself where I'm going. I don't have as good instinctive knowledge of the map as I did in Personas 3 and 4.
Wait.
It's supposed to be in a residential area past Central Street. We'll have to walk a bit, though. Okay, let's get going.
Suguru Kamoshida, former Olympian, teacher at Shujin Academy. Reason for turning himself in is a heavy conscience, huh? The human mind doesn't change that easily, let alone their natural temperament. Shujin Academy. Seems doubtful. Perhaps I'll have someone look into it, just in case.
Is that it?
We're at the right address. The door plate does say Madarame.
You ring the bell.
Me? The walls won't collapse when I do, will they?
No one sneeze or we'll blow this house down, okay?
Who is it? Sensei is currently...
It's Takamaki.
I'll be right out.
People really do live here.
Takamaki-san. You two are here as well?
What did I ever do to you, man?
Hey. Sorry, but, we ain't here to talk about the modeling thing. There's something we gotta ask you. Is it true Madarame's plagiarizing stuff? He's abusing people too, yeah?
I'm being a little direct here, Ryuji.
Are you serious?
We read about it online.
This?
He might be a supervillain, you guys.
Preposterous! Not only is the plagiarism impossible, but abuse? He welcomes pupils into his own home. This is no act of violence, it is charity. And I'm the one residing here and studying under him. I'm saying it's not true, so it's beyond doubt.
You might be lying about it.
That is utter rubbish.
What, no
I
flowery
had
prose
no
on that
family
one?
when Sensei took me in and raised me into what you see now. If you continue to ridicule the man I owe my life to, you will rue this day.
He is a supervillain.
You really think that?
Yusuke. What's the matter? I heard you yelling.
These people are slandering you with baseless rumors.
Forgive them, Yusuke. They must have heard some bad rumors and came in worry for their friend's safety.
Understood, Sensei.
Well, even I doubt that a cranky old man like myself could be liked by everyone.
That's not what we meant.
I'm sorry to have butt in on your conversation. However, I do have neighbors around. Won't you please keep it down? Now, if you'll excuse me.
That was discourteous of me. I'm sorry. I know. I think you'll be able to believe in Sensei if you saw that painting. It's his maiden work, as well as his most representative piece. It's titled Sayuri.
Yes, this painting certainly does absolve him of any guilt and criminal activities.
Sayuri?
This was the painting that inspired me to become an artist.
It's so beautiful.
I don't know all this fine art stuff, but even I can tell that this is impressive.
It is a nice painting.
When I first saw you, I felt the same powerful emotion as when I saw this painting.
Me?
I wish to pursue beauty like this. And I believe drawing you will be part of that pursuit. I implore you, seriously consider my offer. I'm sorry that you took the time to come all this way, but I must assist Sensei today. I hope that we can discuss this further another time. If you'll excuse me then.
Those two seem like nice guys, don't they?
Maybe the Madarame we heard about in Mementos is a different person.
Man, right when we thought we found a new target, too.
How's the metanav?
Oh,
Hey, the app.
Uh-oh.
was it picking up our conversation? This display. It means that Madarame has a palace too, right? But why?
Madarame, plagiarism, and then shack, huh? These seem to be the keywords.
For real,
Rame's
though,
plagiarism
what the
shack.
hell's going on? Does an old man like him really have a palace?
Only one way
We
to
have
find
the
out.
person's name and the location. All that's left is the what that Madarame mistakes the shack for
No, we don't
to
quite
enter
have
his palace.
everything.
You mean like how Kamoshida thought the school was his castle?
That's right. Let's try saying some things. They can be random guesses.
It's a bit sudden, though.
Why don't we start with castle?
No candidates found.
Then what about prison?
No candidates found.
Ah, what a pain. Jail, warehouse, and guidance counseling office. Might as well add farm.
Guidance counseling office?
No candidates found.
Not a single hit.
Should we come back another time?
A building that's related to artists. If we think from there, what would it be?
A museum.
Beginning navigation? Whoa, really?
Because of course it is. Whoa.
Hey, when did you activate the nav? You surprised me.
Didn't have much of a choice. I think we just happened to get it right.
What if I hadn't noticed and then wandered off and got caught by an enemy?
How would you not notice the street we were on changing to this?
Probably would have figured it out once you started walking on two legs.
Arr. So even you can slip into the metaverse without realizing it, Morgana?
Yes. In a place with minimal cognitive distortion, the differences can be subtle.
Look behind me!
Forget that. Look! That shack is seriously some kind of museum?
Let's go check it out.